welcome to Smoky Hill. This weekend we are at Dubbo Raceway. We are racing the kart. Currently, we are tying with 2 other teams in first place for the championship. So if this weekend goes well, hypothetically, we should be able to take top of the championship and keep running with it for the rest of the season. We're here for practice right now, so we're gonna go do a couple laps, practice, learn the track, and we'll go from there. Stay tuned.
Hey. Aaron just went for his first practice.
I did.
And can you give us a rundown on what the track was like?
The track is good. There's a lot of fast sections, a lot of tight corners. It's very slippery on braking. Anytime you come into like a corner and you need to check up on the brakes, the rear is very, very slippery the entire time with it. So I don't think we're that quick at the moment, but hopefully we can make some adjustments and carry on from there. Boom.
What about you, James? You went out for your practice. What did you think?
Slippery.
Slippery? Honing in on breakfast?
Yeah, the tyres were too cold, taking forever to warm up. So see how we go.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can bring in the front a little bit and help with the rear end traction. Bed stuff.
So this is meant to be straight, but it's not anymore. Alright, so I just went for my qualifying. We've all been for qualifying, practice, sorry. Wilbur went for practice and got in a bit of a fender bender, but we bent our sub axle, but we had a replacement, so we got it fixed.
Wasn't our fault.
Wasn't our fault?
It was not our fault.
So what exactly happened, Wilbur?
We were stuck behind someone who I think might have been their first lap or something, and then someone just tried to dive bomb a group of carts and was too late on the brakes and just slammed into the side of our cart, and yeah, bent the stub axle and brought it back there.
But we're back. This is what we replaced here. This is what bent. We just showed you before. But yeah, we've just replaced the tires to fresh ones, and now who's qualifying?
You, Aaron?
Aaron's qualifying.
You're starting tomorrow.
And I'm starting tomorrow, and you're starting the race today.
Yeah, sounds good.
And that's the plan. All right.
There you go.
Let's do it. Looking fresh, smoky foam. After the changes that we've done to the kart and your go in qualifying, what did you think?
So just after qualifying, it felt a little bit quicker. I think I gained about a second or two, and I think that's just from the setup change. Changed a little bit of the angle at the front wheels, and new tyres as well. The first lap I went out, I kind of forgot I was on new tyres, and just fucking died in the first corner. I was like, there's no grip. Yeah, after warming them up, we're still pretty slow in our class apparently.
Yeah, we qualified in 4th in our class. And we're 2 seconds off pace of the fastest in our class, so we need to sort something out.
Yeah, but I think James is starting the race, and hopefully he can get us a nice lead in front, and then we'll maintain from there. Cool game. See you guys soon.
Alright, so we have Wilbo coming up.
Orange.
Wilbo's coming up for his first stint. And right before he jumps in the car, we got to do a fuel station, fill up, get Wilbo on a full tank, and get him out there. I've been out for my first stint. I didn't really feel that fast going through. I was on pace, but Aaron's just filling up fuel. There he is.
If I had a choice to change anything, I'd make the rear less slippery. The rear's, even coming out of the corners, it's trying to...
Must be getting worse.
Yeah, it's really slippery in the rear of that car. Like every corner you come out of, it wants to fishtail on you.
Do we need to drop some pressures?
Maybe. Like it was getting pretty hectic. Like everyone's way grippier through the corners than me because the rear keeps slipping.
It is a very front heavy car now. We can take in the front 5 mil, but that's pretty much what we can do.
Yeah, okay. I like the way the front felt though. It's just the rear. The rear's so slippery. Alright, you want out your last run, say some cool shit.
Going out of my last run, the sun is directly pointing the main straight. Lucky I got a tinted visor, but yeah, I've locked in. We're coming third right now. I think we're 3 laps behind. There is a chance that the teams in front of us have a fuel stop to do, but I'm going to get in the car and we're going to hopefully secure a second place or first place position, but we'll see what happens. Let's do it.
Okay, so race 1 is finished. It's now day 2 on the Sunday, so race number 2. Race 1 went okay. We did have a fair few random problems and stuff. We had a fair few random problems just with chains falling off and stuff like that. So anyway, we've gone over, adjusted where the chains sit and where the motors sit forward and back to make them tighter, etc. Further on the sprockets, and hopefully we don't have that issue. Jesse is going out to start the race today. We start in the same qualifying as yesterday to start the race. So yeah, we ended up placing 3rd yesterday. So if we come with a good one today, there's a good chance we can still walk away with number 1 for the weekend. Yeah, we'll go from there. Bull gang. Ali, what do you got to say?
I like.
Yeah, we're wrong.
So, I just went for our, what's the little tracker called?
Transponder check.
Just went for the transponder check. Went out for the Lahoon. I feel like it's got more grip today, to be honest. Like, when I first got on, it was a different story. It was very slippery and the tires were cold, but after a couple laps, then it like started to feel good. Like, I reckon we might be on the money today. Hopefully we can secure another podium finish.
Who's starting?
I'm starting today, so today's going to be my first start for a race in go-karting, so pretty keen. Let's do it.
Boom. Race is about to start. I don't know what happened, but it seems that Jesse's now at the back of the pack somehow. So during those 2 laps, I don't know what happened, but maybe he spun out and someone just overtook him before the start. So now we're at the back of the pack. We'll see what we can do. All right, let's do it. Alright, that start didn't go that well. We got messed up somewhere in the start, so we didn't start on our grid position we were supposed to, and then just here, one of Jesse's chains just came off, and he put it back on the side of the track. So, I don't know, we're gonna have to try and sort something about that, so it doesn't keep happening throughout the race, but we would have lost a good couple of laps because of that. Let's see what we can do.
That was Aaron's stint. People are up. He's coming into pit now. He was doing really good there. We are sitting in 3rd place right now, and he was averaging laps of around a minute flat, which is kind of the pace in our class right now. So good on him. Well done. Now let's go watch the driver swap and see us at the pits. Post-race interview. What's the plan, will be?
Smooth and clean.
Smooth and clean? Hell yeah. Let's do it. Filling up. I got that on film.
Him getting hit?
I was standing right at the gate.
I was like, I'll catch him, so I'll just follow his line. And then I'm like, his line's not optimal, we're in the dirt.
I was about 10 meters away from
Really?
him. Yeah.
So many mishaps. Like over there, that corner, I was trying to find a way to pass the chicks cart, 77.
Yeah.
And yeah, she's locked up on the brakes right in front of me, so I literally had to drive off the track to miss her.
That's the, yeah. I used to
that was at the back.
drop that.
Yeah, that was back corner. I had to drive off the track to miss her. And then this corner, I followed dude into the dirt. And then this corner again, 420 span out in front of me. And that was as I was looking at the sign. And I was like, if I looked a second earlier, I was going to crash into him.
So pretty much, I need to lock in on this one. Corner 4, I've been struggling with hitting the ripple strip. Threw a chain on my last session. So this session, I'm not going to touch that ripple strip, and I'm going to put down consistent good times and get Smoky Films in the #1 position.
Number 43 right there. Realistically, you're probably going to come out right behind her. You're going to get back in front of her.
Overtake 43.
43. And 46.
43, 46.
Yeah, there you dongs.
Alright. So James has been out there. The cart that was winning in our class must have some cart issues, so they're in the pit. So they are now 5 laps behind. We're coming in second. We have 2 laps in. We're 2 laps behind the leader. We have some cart issues. This quarter here is broken on our car, so we're gonna cable tie it up, fix it up. We're gonna do a fuel stop and a driver swap and win the race.
Win the race. Jesse was just coming in to swap with me, and as soon as he came in, the sprocket for one of the chains, all the teeth are gone on it. So we're trying to swap that out just before we swap to second place. So we're gonna lose some spots, and I don't think the weekend's gonna go as planned now. See you guys soon.
Oh, the sprocket.
We've just been having issues with our chains that just keep popping off. So we adjusted the motors yesterday, Arvo, and I have an inkling that we just don't know how to adjust the motor properly, and we just ruined our clutch. And Wilbo just went out on his session, spat the chain 3 times, just put it back on the track. But yeah, we were doing good to start the day with, and we've just been on a downhill spiral after 1 o'clock.
From second to
6, probably
worse.
Have a look at what we're at. We are in position 6. We're still in 6th. We're holding our ground in 6th. But James is probably going to throw the chain a couple times, and the plan is for James to finish the stint. But yeah, we're at the moment looks like we're locked in at 6 or lower.
hopefully he finishes the stint with at least 1 chain.
Yeah, we're praying on the downfall of every other car above us, that they have a mechanical and can't finish the race, and we'll limp through 15 laps and secure the W.
I like it. Race is Red Rover, and we did not win. Sad face. It's because Jesse Green was here. He missed like a bunch of the races, and then like he came back, and now we stopped winning. So it's all his fault. No, I'm kidding. Realistically, we just had an awful weekend with the cart. Chains falling off non-stop, having to put them back on the track. Had a clutch go, lose all of its teeth, had to replace that off the track. Side pod problems, like everything that you could think of happened. Anyway, it was good. We still managed to come out 5th today and 3rd yesterday. I don't know what that's going to put us overall on the weekend, but I will let you know when I know. At the moment, we're just packing up and writing a bit of a list for the cart to fix and to make better for next race. Yeah, we'll see you guys soon once we know the, I guess, full details, and we'll go from there. Boom.
Second in class for sports men today. Kart 69 Smoky Fellas.
Podium, Jesse Green?
Podium.
What do you say about that?
Podium. Finished 2nd. And we slogged it. We did well.
43. So we've got Kart 420 and Kart.
Yeah. Gonna flex on the haters.
Okay, 2nd place. Not bad for the weekend we just had. I really didn't think that was the case at all. I thought we were well below podium. But anyway, coming over to 2nd, not bad at all. Pretty stoked on that, actually. Like, considering I didn't expect it, we're happy. Yeah, stay tuned for the next video. Hopefully we can come away with number 1, and that's going to be in a while. There's a little bit of a gap in the races now, just for the next month or 2, which we might even be looking at a new frame. Thank you guys very much for watching. Like, subscribe, and catch us on the next one, which is probably going to be back to the drift cars, I hope. See you guys soon.